Hello everyone and welcome to the 1962 Sack to the Future NFL Championship, going to be played as a bonus game as the humans have left the field. Just a quick look at the injury report. Jim Ringo is out and Jim Taylor torn pectoral out 34 weeks. So quite possibly the best running back in the game in 1962 in real life is going to miss the NFL and possibly Super Bowls because of injury. Why is this game a bonus? Well, I'm not in the NFL, but the other three humans failed to get this far, so we're doing it as a bonus. Let me just get the uniforms right. There you go. So we're ready to go. I just remembered, for some reason my son's game reset. So there's music on. Hopefully this part of the video doesn't get blanked. Hopefully this isn't one of the songs that gets videos banned, because I'll have to mute this part, and then if it ever stops playing... No, it's not good music. It's pop. Okay, let me go back over in case I have to mute that part. Jim Taylor in the NFL divisional playoff game against the Bears tore his rotator cuff and shoulder. He's out 34 weeks, which means I'm not even sure he'll be back at the beginning of next season. I don't know how... That's 8. Well, maybe. No, actually, 52 minus 34 is 18. No, I think he'll miss the beginning of the season when I'm taking over the Packers. That's not good. But this is the NFL Championship game. It is a bonus because all the humans failed to qualify for this far in the game. San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. So we are doing it as a bonus game. Alright, let me, I was just getting it all saved. Let me go ahead and, oh no. Just put it on Super Sim. And we're underway. As Horning kicks it off, now in 1963, we were increasing our teams for Sack to the Future in case you missed the Phantom Fighter broadcast. Abe Woodson on the return. And this would actually be a human versus human game next year. Here's a look at John Brody coming out on the action. 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Unbelievable season. The Phantom Fighter channel has signed to take on the 49ers. The VinnyXWolf will be the Packers. Let me. I guess we're going to deal with the broadcasters. I'll try and remember. If John M. does not advance in the AFL title game, Oilers against the Dallas Texans, then the Super Bowl will be a bonus game too. And I think we're going to try and wait and do that one of these 3 nights this week so we get all 4 guys involved, unless they don't want to. I don't know. Here's a look at the play again. Loud and annoying. I don't understand why my son's game reset, why all of his settings were gone. Anyway, after the 8-yard pickup, second down and 2. Brody, play action pass. He's going to get hit and dropped. Ron Kostelnik in on the sack. Let me see if I can't turn off these. Oh, no, I can't. I can't do anything. So we're stuck with broadcasters. The AFL title game will be within the next half an hour, starting over on the John M channel, as the 3 of the 4 real-life... Phantom Fighter got the ratings right. As much as it sucks that we are not in this game, that the humans aren't controlling this game, Phantom Fighter got the ratings right. 3 of the 4 real-life teams are in the final 2 games. The Houston Oilers and the Dallas Texans met for the AFL title in a tremendous double overtime game. It is available on YouTube. Hit circle. Oh yeah, okay. And in the NFL title game, the Green Bay Packers met the New York Giants.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
All right. Settings. Volume control. Let's get rid of that too. See, I don't know if this will set it for the outside the game, but all right. Speed is still slow, yep. Oh yeah. Drive, don't get in an accident. We need you for 1963. Back to oh, here's the punt. Back to 63. Phantom will be the 49ers. I'll be the Packers. Added to our already. Oh, what a beautiful punt. Oh, it is going to roll in the end zone. John M. will be adding the Steelers, and Terrors89 will be adding the Raiders. So there will be 2 teams in every division eventually. The Bills will still be alone because here's Bart Starr, 27 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. So almost the same type of season as Brody, just 2 more interceptions. The AFL East will only have on the Bills because the Phantom Fighters taking on the Dolphins. That won't be till 66. So the AFL North will have the Browns and Steelers. The AFL South, the Colts and Oilers. The AFL West, Broncos and Raiders. And there is a sack by Miller off the first play of the game for the Packers. Miller, I'm not familiar with him. Let's see. Hope it's not roster filler. Clark Miller, rookie out of Utah State, gets a sack in the NFL title game. In the NFL, the East, of course, Cowboys and Giants, as it's been. The North will be the Packers and Bears, one of the greatest rivalries in football. They're actually going to open up the 100th NFL season this September. The NFL South will be empty, but eventually it will be the Falcons and Saints in Falcons in 66, Saints at John M. Channel in 67 until 76 when he will move over to the Buccaneers, and the NFL West will be the Rams and 49ers. There will be some other changes where, the Browns leave the league for a couple of years. Here's a look at the Packers offensive line: Bob Skoronski, Fuzzy Thurston, Kenny Mon, Jerry Kramer, and I missed the other one. Paul Hornung, Lou Carpenter, Max McGee, Ron Kramer, and Boyd Dollar. So the Packers missing Jim Taylor, missing Jim Ringo, the center and running back. Huge disadvantage for the Packers. Jim Taylor is out for 34 weeks. I might not have him to start the season if my math is adding up correctly. Pass is complete. To Gary Barnes. Bart Starr hitting Barnes for the first down. Because 34 weeks, 52 weeks in a year, 34 is 18. This is the 20th week of the year. So that would assume that I don't have Taylor for the first 2 weeks of the year. Paul Hornung on the sweep, and he is going to be hit and dropped in the backfield. Loss of 2 yards as Ed Pine, the rookie out of Utah, makes the tackle. The 49ers at this point in their career have never been to the playoffs, or to the NFL title game. They were in the playoffs in 57. They lost to the Lions in the NFL Western Division playoff game. But they've never been to an NFL championship game, so this would be a first. The Packers, of course, mainstays, historical. In fact, the future, let alone, they were in the 1960 NFC title game, losing to the Dallas Cowboys. Here's a look at the 49ers defensive line. Daniel Colchico, Leo Namaleni, Charlie Kruger, and Clark Miller. John Thomas, Ed Pine, Matt Hazeltine. Pine and Hazeltine. Eddie Dove and Albert Kimbrough, the safeties. Abe Woodson and Jerry Mertens, the corners. We all know about the Packers in 62. I've run so many bonus games with them. We all know they're real-life NFL champions. But the 49ers were 6-8 in 62. And Starr is going to get hit and dropped in the backfield. Clark Miller on the sack. That's the second sack of the day. And this is going to force a punt. As Max McGee will drop back, it's 4th and 16. The 49ers under head coach Red Hickey. And then they get worse in 63. John Brody spent a lot of the season injured. McGee gets the punt off. It's a short punt. It's going to be taken I don't have, I don't have the names turned on. That's Abe Woodson on the return. So John Brody comes back out for his second drive. Again, if John M. does not advance to the Super Bowl, I will fix all these for the Super Bowl. I also have signed on to do permanent bonus games instead of the weekly bonus where we bounce around and pick a game. I've decided to pick up permanent bonus games in 63, one from each division. The Washington Redskins, the St. Louis Cardinals, the San Diego Chargers, and eventually the Baltimore Ravens. So there's going to be some bouncing around again, based on the Browns and all that. But yeah. Terrors 89 channel will have the Raiders, Rams, Browns, and Cowboys. And interestingly enough, if the further we get, the longer we get, he actually going to move around 3 of those 4 teams. The Cowboys are the one that is permanent. I am permanently on the Bills, the Packers, and the Falcons. The Colts will be when I move around out of necessity. But my teams will stay as permanent bonus. So the VinnyXWolf channel, I pared down some of the other stuff I do so I can concentrate on Sack to the Future. The alternate series, Blast from the Past, will continue, and the histories, however, what I'm going to do, a Sack to the Future takes precedence. The WWCA Legacy is next. The kids tournaments, whenever they get, but that's all separate. The wrestling stuff is separate. So on 1st and 10 from the Packer 26, I'm pulling for the Packers in this game. Really, I want to see my future team win a Super Bowl. If John M. can't, I'm saying I want the Oilers first because you want the Humans for then the Packers, then I guess the Texans, then the 49ers. I'm not rooting for. Roland Lakes, Mike Magok, Bruce Bosley, Ted Connolly, and Len Rhodey are the 49ers offensive line. Bernie Casey, Billy Kilmer, J.D. Smith, Monty Stickles, and Clyde Connor are the backs and receivers. So anyway, and then so my other stuff, the Blast in the Past, the alternate series, a history lesson, and a bonus thing. Those will all rotate tonight on my channel. I hope to get in back to the Vinny Vincent What If career, back to NCAA Football 2000 and the 2000 Syracuse Orangemen. That game is ready to go. It's just a matter of, because it's PlayStation 2, I have to physically record it onto a DVD, burn it on a DVD, and then I'm not sure if my DVD-ROM is working on my computer, so that it might not. I have an external DVD device that I can use, so we'll see. There's the handoff, and it'll be a first down for the 49ers inside the 15 as J.D. Smith gets the ball. He's now got 4 carries for 32 yards. At some point during this game, John M. will be joining us on the bonus chat. I hope this doesn't... Well, I did. I loaded up Madden on my profile, so that was good to go. I don't know why. Maybe because I stayed my profile open and I opened my son's as a second... I don't know. Billy Kilmer gets the run. Billy Kilmer! Gone! Touchdown! The 49ers strike first blood. As Bill Kilmer runs it in, the future quarterback of the Redskins, so we'll see a lot of him. Gets a 17-yard touchdown run, and the 49ers strike gold first. Perfect blocking from the 49er offense. And the kick is good by Tommy Davis, and the 49ers are up 7-0. Now, in real life, the 49ers and Packers were in the same division, the NFL Western Division, met twice. On October 21st in Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Packers won 31-13. And on December 9th in San Francisco, the Packers won 31-21. So the Packers, who have won 15 in a row now, are the favorite. I don't even think like Phantom does to check out the ratings, so I couldn't tell you who Madden says is the favorite, but let's assume it's the Packers. It is 1st and 10 with 2:14 to go in the first quarter from the 25-yard line. Bart Starr comes up to the line of scrimmage. May he rest in peace, by the way, passing away 2 weeks ago. Starr back to pass. Swing pass out to Paul Hornung, and he's going to lose 2 yards on it. You know, that's interesting to note about the Starr passing is that we haven't lost too many Super Bowl starting quarterbacks. Amazingly, through 53 played Super Bowls, Bart Starr, John Unitas, Earl Morrall, Ken Stabler, David Woodley, and Steve McNair, 6 Super Bowl starting quarterbacks, are no longer with us. That's a testament to the guys that are around. The Packers, who've gone to 5 Super Bowls, starting 3 different quarterbacks, Bart Starr, Brett Favre, and Aaron Rodgers. The 49ers have advanced to 6 Super Bowls, starting 3 different quarterbacks, Joe Montana, Steve Young, and Colin Kaepernick. There's a pass complete out to Horning. And this time they're going to pick up 5, but it'll be 4th down and 6. Kaepernick, of course, starting his most recent Super Bowl, losing, the only 49er loss. Well, John Brody trying to rewrite history, as obviously Sack to the Future is rewriting of history, as we started the Super Bowl in 1960, not in 66. And McGee will punt. The Packers started off slow against the Bears too. They didn't score till late in the second, real late in the second quarter. And then in the second half, came out to beat the Bears. There's a look at Ray Nitschke coming on the field. He's going to sidestep a referee and stare the ref down. If I were the ref, I would want to get in Nitschke's bad side. Nitschke might plow right through him. It is 1st and 10 for the 49ers. 55 seconds to go for the first. In the first on the 31-yard line. Brody gives the handoff. We got a flag down as J.D. Smith spins around, tumbles and stumbles, and doesn't pick up much. And it is going to be holding on the 49ers. I don't believe the 49ers and Packers met in Sack to the Future in 1962, because I'm pretty sure that game would have been a bonus game had it been. Brody throws. The pass is complete. They're going to get the yards back that they lost on a penalty. It'll be 2nd down and 10 as Monty Stickles makes the reception. I wonder if I can fix that. I don't know if that's a setting I can fix in game or not. Brody hands off to J.D. Smith. He's up for 3 yards. He's got 5 carries for 36 yards. Henry Jordan on the tackle. Alright, let's see. Visual feedback. On field. Player names. Always on. Okay, that should do it. That should do her. Okay, so we're back now. 3rd down and 6. Let's see if that worked. And that is the end of the first quarter, with the San Francisco 49ers leading the Green Bay Packers 7-0 in the 1962 Sack to the Future NFL Championship game. We switch sides and we're ready to go. 3rd down and 6 as Brody is in the shotgun, which the 49ers invented, so this isn't too unusual. Brody back to pass. He's got his name is shown, so that works. He throws. It is complete but out of bounds. I did see a name, but looks like it's Clyde Connor. 27 yards they're going to call, but the Packers are challenging. The Packers are challenging whether or not this was actually inbounds or not. And no, they're going to overturn it. It's 4th down and 6, and the 49ers will punt. Tommy Davis gets the punt. Oh, it's high and really short. It's only going to go 14 yards in the air and then bounce backwards. The Packers take the ball at the 50-yard line. There must be some wind in Green Bay. Once again, we got lucky on the weather. No snow up in Green Bay. It is cold. They don't give the temperature like they used to in previous Maddens. Star hands off to Horning on the sweep. Horning with a spin. Horning cuts inside. Horning to the 40, and he picks up 10 yards. And it's going to be close. They're going to say 2nd and inches. The Packers sweep just getting rolling. If that gets rolling, the 49ers are in some trouble. Boy, the screen pass, it was a thing of beauty in the NFL divisional playoff. Starr completes it to Ron Kramer, and it's a first down as he picks up 4 yards, and Starr started the game 5 for 5, 29 yards. Starr back to pass. He's looking. He throws to the end zone, touchdown to Gary Barnes. And Green Bay has tied, well, will tie the game if they convert the PAT. It is 7-6, a 32-yard touchdown pass from Bart Starr to Gary Barnes. And the Packers offense, just like that, has told the 49ers this is their house. And McGee's extra point is good, and we are tied at 7. 49ers, do not pack your bags for the Sack to the Future Bowl. It ain't over yet. So, 1st and 10 for John Brody and the 49ers coming out. They'll start at the 25 after touchback. Brody comes up under center. J.D. Smith on the carry. He's going to take it up the middle and pick up 2 yards. A good look from behind the line as Henry Jordan comes up and makes the tackle. You know what I didn't check was the Willie Davis situation, why he wasn't starting. He wasn't starting in the divisional, and it doesn't say he's injured. And I don't see him in there now. But we can fix that. We do control the Packers, so hold on a second. Let's pass it complete to Cooper. We're going to exit again. I'm sorry I'm exiting more in this game than in any other game I've ever played, but yeah, my settings weren't proper. Okay, so we want to depth chart. What is going on the defense? Ron Kostelnik. Right defensive end, Bill Quinlan. No, he's listed as... Oh, come on! Hit the wrong button. Let's just double check the defensive tackle and make sure that Jordan and Hanner... Alright, what is it supposed to be? I got the Packers open right here. Davis, Hanner, Jordan, Quinlan. So, the Kostelnik. Kostelnik should be second. Let's put him back in at second. Alright. Okay, we're good to go now. Hopefully we won't be stopping again. Okay, 1st and 10. Brody, back to pass. He throws it complete to Monty Stickles, and they're going to pick up the first down. 6-yard gain, it'll be a first down for the 49ers. Willie Davis, who must have been suspended for violating Lombardi rules, missed the NFC Divisional. Okay, just got breaking news. The Oilers and Dallas Texans game will be later this evening. Second down and 10. Brody back to pass. Throws is complete to Casey. Not sure who Casey is. Bernie Casey, second-year player out of Bowling Green. So far, we haven't seen any roster filler on either team. McPike, that one might be. But I don't see a McPike, so anyway. Brody back to pass. Throws it out to Bill Kilmer. And it's going to end up being 4th down. Completion for no gain. Adderley on the tackle, and Tommy Davis will punt from his own 44. High, oh my goodness, high punt. There must be incredible wind. It will bounce and be down at the 26-yard line. 30 yards in the air. So probably about a 20-yard punt. 1st and 10 for the Packers from the 26, almost the 27. Starr under center. He gives to Horning. Horning up the middle. Horning is going to drive and push his way to the 30. Sean Thomas on the tackle. Second down and 6. Starr fakes to Horning. Starr over the middle. It's caught by McGee, and McGee's got a first down. He's down to the 30-yard line, 31-yard line of the Packers. A 39-yard pass play from Bart Starr to Max McGee. Starr hands it off to Horning. Horning with a spin move. Tremendous spin move. That picks him up 7 yards on the off-tackle play. 2nd down and 3. Leo Namalini on the tackle. Starr back to pass. Starr rolls, throws across his body to McGee, and he's down to the goal line, and they're going to call it down to the 1. And Bart Starr has started off 8 for 8 for 128 yards, and it is 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the Pack. As Bart Starr with a running jump pass. Matt Hazeltine made the touchdown-saving tackle, but it's the goal line formation now for the Pack. There's a handoff to Lou Carpenter, and Carpenter, he is going to be dropped for a loss of 1. So the Packers without Jim Taylor. Paul Horning is a quality backup, but without Horning, Lou Carpenter is just not the same style of back. Starr hands off to Carpenter. Carpenter makes a man miss, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And the Packers have taken the lead as Max McGee lines up for the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. It is now Green Bay 14, San Francisco 7. So we will be controlling 13 of eventually 16 teams. This Phantom Fighter will join with the Dolphins in 66. The Falcons will join my channel in 66, and the Saints in 67 on the John M. And then we'll be up to 16 with the 4 guaranteed bonus. That'll be 20 teams you'll be guaranteed to see their whole season. That might not be as high. Terrace has discussed doing potential bonus games too, but that is not a guarantee. It's not signed, sealed, and delivered. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. J.D. Smith on the carry. He's got a big hole, and J.D. Smith stiff arms his way to a first down, 11-yard pickup. He's got 49 yards on 7 carries, and the 49ers are now back in business as Willie Wood gets the tackle. It is a first down just over the 36-yard line. Brody coming up under center. Brody back to pass, fakes the handoff, looking, throws it on a screen. Mounty Stickles makes the reception. He's inside Packer territory to the 44-yard line. That's 3 receptions for Stickles, 52 yards. Hank Reminger on the tackle. Brody hands it off to J.D. Smith. Big hole, huge hole. J.D. Smith is gone. 44 yards for the touchdown, and the 49ers told the Packers, hey, you can score them big, so can we. J.D. Smith with a huge hole that was perfectly blocked. There was nobody on the interior line of the Green Bay Packers. Maybe they were doing better with Ron Kostelnik in there. The 49ers with a perfect 10-10 split on their play call, and the extra point by Davis is good. It is 14-14 with 2:57 to go in the half. Don't start warming up that Lombardi trophy for Vince Lombardi just yet. Red Hickey says he wants it. And of course, you can't count out the Oilers and Dallas Texans. So I guess it'd be the George Halas trophy you wouldn't want to be warming up just yet. Adderley on the return. He picks up to the 34, and that is where the Packers will take over. 2:54 to go in the first half. Back and forth action so far. potential shootout here in the Lambeau. Actually, it's not Lambeau Field yet. Paul Hornung on the give. He is going to lose yards, loses 3 yards. New City Stadium, that is the name of the field we're playing at in 1962. Daniel Cochico on the tackle. Star hands off to Hornung again. Hornung, he breaks through, blah. Take 2. He breaks through for 4 yards, and John Thomas makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 9 with 2:22 to go before half. Star fakes the handoff. Throws over the middle, or not over the middle, to the outside. The pass is complete. Incomplete. That is Star's first incompletion of the day. And Paul Hornung will punt. This is a terrible punt. It's called for the fair catch to the 26. It was better than what Tommy Davis has been getting, but it came off the side of Hornung's foot. And with the game tied at 14 with 2:04 to go, John Brody is back on the field from the 26-yard line. Hands off to J.D. Smith. He sidesteps a man, and he is going to be dropped. We have reached the 2-minute warning in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The game tied at 14. Bob Forrester made that tackle. Brody back to pass. It's a screen pass. J.D. Smith out in front of his blockers, and the ball is incomplete. 2nd down and 11. 3rd down and 11. I'm sorry. 3rd down and 11. Brody under center. Hand off to Bill Kilmer. Kilmer trying to get wide left, but he cannot, and the Packers are in the backfield to make the tackle. It'll be 4th and 14, and the Packers will call timeout as Bill Forrester. Bob Forrester was a guy I worked with in high school. Bill Forrester makes the tackle. Davis. This punt still not real long, longer than it's been. Fair catch called for by Willie Wood. And with 1:44 to go, the Packers take over. Star back to pass. He throws. It's intercepted by Abe Woodson. And Woodson breaks the tackle. And he's got some room to go. He's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Pick 6, touchdown, 49ers. They have retaken the lead. After Bart Starr throws the interception, Abe Woodson makes the move and is gone. And that is the first turnover of the game, and it is a huge one. And the extra point is good, and the 49ers now lead 21-14. Davis with a short kickoff. Taken at the 15 by Adderley. There must be a wind issue. Adderley up over the 35, and he will get to the 36 before he is dropped. 21-yard average on his return so far. And Bart Starr with his first interception. He is 8 of 10 after completing his first 8. He has thrown 2 incompletions, although they've both been caught. One was out of bounds, and one was an interception. He's not had a ball actually hit the ground yet today. 1st and 10 from the 36. Starr back to pass. He throws it sidelines, and for the first time in the NFL title game today, a Bart Starr pass bounces on the grass. 2nd down and 10. Starr back to pass. He's got the receiver spread 5 wide. Throws almost intercepted again. Abe Woodson jumped the route. No, number 78. That's not Abe Woodson. That is John Thomas, a linebacker. He jumped the route and almost had the interception return. Starr back to pass. Throws is caught by Donahue. Okay, so Rosterfielder makes his presence known. Gets the first down. 1st and 10 at the 49er 48. 1:05 to go in the game. Starr is back to pass. He throws it out to Gary Neifelk, and it's a first down for the Packers, and Neifelk gets out of bounds down to the 26. And Bart Starr, when he wants to, can do whatever he wants to this 49er defense. Matt Hazeltine on the tackle. Every time he gets a tackle, they're saying it's only 1 tackle. I'll give it him a total for the day. Starr steps up, looking, throws to the sideline to Gary Neifelk, and Neifelk is going to get 6 yards and jump out of bounds. Smart play by the tight end, the backup tight end. Starr looking, throws. Caught, touchdown to Rosterfielder, Oscar Donahue, and it's a touchdown. The Packers are going to tie the game up. Back and forth, up and down the field. Holy cow. McGee can tie the game. And with 50 seconds to go in the first half, the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers are tied at 21. The kick is taken in deep in the end zone, and Woodson will not bring it out. First down and 10 for the 49ers. Brody back to pass, looking, throws it out into the flat to Monty Stickles, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. It was 2nd down and 7. Second down and 7. Brody back to pass. He's looking. He throws out into the flat. J.D. Smith. Smith makes a man miss and got the first down. And the 49ers call for timeout. They've got 2 remaining. 39 seconds to go in the half. 9-yard reception. John Semenk on the tackle. Brody looking. Smith with the reception. He's going to have another first down. He's up to the 50. That's an 11-yard pickup. The 49ers have called their second timeout. They got 1 remaining. Brody back to pass. Throws. Floats it up. It's caught by Jimmy Johnson. First down and 10. Clock is moving under 20 seconds. The 49ers coming out of the huddle. Jimmy Johnson, a former defensive back, moved to receiver this year. Brody looking to throw. Throws. It's intercepted by John Whittenden. And John Whittenden could be gone. John Brody could be the only one that could stop him. There is no 49er there. And with time expiring in the first half, the Green Bay Packers take the interception. 80 yards for the touchdown. John Whittenden and the Packers have taken the lead. And McGee's extra point is good, and the Packers lead the 49ers 28-27 as we've reached the end of the first half. And after a pick six, what's more embarrassing or what's more humiliating, the Packers get the ball back. Elijah Pitts on the return. He's from the 7. Pitts gets up to the 33, up to 34, and that's where the Packers will take over. Now, if they can score on this drive, if they can take it down and get a touchdown, or even a field goal, it puts the 49ers in a hole that they might not be able to recover from in here in Green Bay. We've had 2 defensive touchdowns. Starr back to pass. Throws it to the flat to Paul Horning, and Paul Horning is going to pick up like an inch or 2. There is, I reported in the NFL title game that the NFL Commissioner's Office, Pete Rozelle, is investigating a potential gambling scandal going on with Paul Horning and Alex Karras of the Detroit Lions. No word on what's going to happen to them. Start pass complete to Tom Moore, and we got an injury, and it's Tom Moore. The Packers are going to potentially lose another running back. Tom Moore holding his shoulder. So, as always, if you've been following Sack to the Future, if you just joined us this season or you followed us in previous seasons, what happens when the Super Bowl ends, and it could be in the next couple of days, is we go on a little hiatus as we got to edit the rosters for 1963. All four of us, it's a labor of love, labor effort. All four of us get to work on that. We'll be starting it as soon as it happens. I do the editing, the names, the jerseys, and all that. Terrors takes care of the uniforms. The uniforms you're looking at, that's his doing. Phantom Fighter does the ratings. John M. is not really a roster guy, but he does help out in some of the picking up the slack of like the uniforms and stuff like that. All four of us put our work into that, and hopefully within 30 days or so we're back out on the field live. Horning gets a punt. It's a high punt. It's a short punt. It's going to be taken by Woodson at the 22. You know what I just realized? Those teams did not switch sides between the second and third quarter. The Packers are going that way in the second quarter. They still are. Huh. Weird. That means the 49ers get the win for the end of the game. Brody almost throws another interception. He is 10 of 17, 131 yards, and the one interception that is the difference in the game right now. It is second down and 10 for the 49ers. Brody throws and the pass is complete. First down and 10. Bernie Casey on the reception. Gets to the Packer 49. Brody fakes the handoff. Throws it over the middle, just overthrows his man. It'll be, he's looking for Clyde Connor. Of course, early in the season in 62, the 49ers traded Aaron Thomas, their big play receiver, to the Giants, who came up big for the Giants. And it hasn't seemed to hurt the 49ers like it did in real life, but Brody throws, diving, reception made, attempted, incomplete. And it'll be third down and 10. Brody back to pass. Throws this over the middle to Bill Kilmer, and Kilmer with a reception. He's going to get 7 yards down to the 42, or it'll be fourth down and 3. John Whitten on the tackle. Let's see what the 49ers do. They're going to punt. Tommy Davis. Oh, this thing is straight up in the air, and it is going to go literally 10 yards. Bounced off the Packers' helmet, and the 49ers recover. Why was he even anywhere near the ball? I don't understand. As you can see here, Tommy Davis gets a 10-yard punt off through the tremendous wind, and we're going to see it bounced off Willie Wood's helmet. There it is, right off Willie Wood's helmet. And number 26 for the 49ers. That is Kay McFarland, the rookie out of Colorado State, comes up with a huge, huge play as it potentially keeps the 49ers in this game. And on first down and 10, Brody throws. It's caught. Jimmy Johnson on a diving reception. It'll be second down and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Why'd they give... Oh... Started third interception, right? Okay. So 2 turnovers by the Packers. Brody. Willie Wood on the safety blitz, or corner blitz, trying to make up for that fumble. He fumbled with his helmet, but he gets the sack with his hands and his body. 3rd down, 11. Other changes coming in 63. The New York Titans officially become the New York Jets. The Dallas Texans officially become the Kansas City Chiefs. All wide open. Bernie Casey, touchdown, 32 yards. And the 49ers will tie this game back up. Packers trying to get their 16th win in a row and get to the Super Bowl after starting 0-2. And the extra point by Davis is good. And even with the win problems, Davis is able to get the extra point, and the game is tied at 28. Also, the Oakland Raiders will finally be wearing their appropriate uniforms as they changed in 63 to the silver and black. Ironically, it also changed their fortunes in real life as they went 10-4 in 63. Of course, there'll be some bigger names entering the league. We won't give that away. There'll be some names that retire, obviously. If you were with me when I did the Bills, I went over there. Goodbye. Star back to pass. Throws. It's a short pass. It's complete. Who's number 40 for the Packers? Earl Gross, rookie out of LSU. Picks up 3. Hazeltine on the tackle. Packers have 20 passes and 10 runs. Star back to pass. Ron Kramer, 1st down. The other thing, yes, everything is on the line in this game. The other thing that's on the line is bragging rights between me and Phantom Fighters. These will become our 3rd teams. So this is the last time you're seeing them both play in a game where both of them are computer controlled. One of them gets the Super Bowl, so there'll be a computer controlled team in the Super Bowl. Horning goes in motion. Star back to pass. Complete to McGee. And McGee is going to get up to the 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 2 at the 8-yard gain. 3 receptions for McGee, 71 total yards. And the Packers are in the 49er territory. Star fakes the draw. Looking. Throws it to the flat to Earl Gross. Gross is now in the game with the injury to Tom Moore. There's a 1st down and 10. Star back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It's caught to Gary Neifelt. And Neifelt down to the 20. A gain of 36 yards. Oh, they're going to say 24. I had the wrong 44, I guess. Okay. 24-yard gain to get Neifelt. He's got 52 on 3 receptions. Star in the shotgun again as the Packers offense once again churning. Here's a handoff to Horning. Horning is dropped in the backfield for no gain. 9 rushes, 50 yards for Horning. We are nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. We're 3.5 to go in the 3rd. Beautiful, fantastic, marvelous game so far. It is 2nd down and 10. Star throws over the middle, caught by Neifelt, and Neifelt is down to the 1-yard line. Star, 20 of 25, 262 yards. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And it's for the 2nd time this game, it's 1st and goal from the 1. Horning on the carry. He's going to end up losing 4 yards. So with Horning being suspended in 63, if Jim Taylor is out for the first couple games, it looks like Elijah Pitts will be my running back when I open the season. Of course, his son would play for the Buffalo Bills. Luke Carpenter up the middle. He's going to pick up no gain. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5. Leo Namaleni, future pro wrestler, makes the tackle. It is 3rd and goal now. Star back to pass. Throws over them, incomplete. And so they're going to settle for a 22-yard field goal attempt for Paul Hornung. It's good, and the 49ers have taken a 3-point lead. Or 49ers. Packers. The Packers have taken a 3-point lead. And it's in the back of the end zone, and the Packers, 49ers, wow, 49ers will take over. Let's look at Bernie Casey. He's got 2 receptions, 58 yards. Of course, had the 32-yard reception on the last drive, the rookie. I'm excited about the future, Sacky future. Some of the quarterbacks in 63 that I get to control. Jack Kemp, Johnny Unitas, and Bart Starr. There's a pass complete to Bernie Casey. He's up 24 yards to the 49-yard line. And that's a hell of a trifecta, especially in 63 when the Packers didn't make the playoffs in 63 because the Bears are unbelievable, but the Bills did make the playoffs. And Unitas in 64, the Colts and Bills make the playoffs. In 65, the Bills and Packers. In 66, the Bills and Packers. They both start slipping up in 68, just the Colts. In 70, just the Colts. In 71, just the Colts. But and with the Chargers being on our radar as a permanent bonus team, we're going to get to see the entire end of Unitas' career, so that's cool. And plus a really good, huge portion of Jim Harbaugh's. Just think about that. As Brody is back to pass. Brody steps up and throws. It is caught! Okay, Jim Harbaugh played for the Bears when he started. And then, I'm not sure the exact order, but I know he goes to the Chargers, the Colts, and the Ravens in his career. The Colts, at that point, will be a bonus team as I will to switch out of necessity for tears because the Browns are leaving the league. And it will tell you more about it at that time. It's a bit confusing, but the Chargers and Ravens and Colts are all you can control the bonus teams during Harbaugh's career, so you'll get to see. I don't know if he played for any other teams, but J.D. Smith on the carry there. It is now 2nd down and 5. Other players who you'll get to see their whole careers, or a good portion of it, like Thurman Thomas, played for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, both be human-controlled teams. Tony Dorsett, Cowboys and Broncos, 3rd down and 5 for the 49ers. Joe Montana goes from the 49ers to the Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs aren't going to be a team unless one of the other guys picks them up as a permanent bonus, but you get to see them a lot as the Broncos and Raiders and Chargers. As Chargers be my bonus team, will be for broadcast. Now, obviously, if I'm controlling the Chargers as a bonus team when they're playing the Broncos, I won't be controlling them. But there will be 1 year, probably in 63, I'll move either the Chargers or the Cardinals. I'm going to do one per year. And then the second year, I'll move the other one. So the names are accurate, San Diego and St. Louis. We're not moving the Oilers until 60 or 70 or 71 because of the helmet situation. If he moves to Houston and changes the name, he loses this bonus. It's a sack! Bill on the sack. Bill Quinlan, gets the sack and bring up 2nd and 16. Anyway, if he moves the Titans to Houston and adopts the Houston Oilers uniform, which you have to they just stay the Houston Titans and you lose that uniform, you lose that throwback that he's currently wearing. So once that throwback, those Oiler uniforms are done, 72, I think, 71, he will move the team to Houston, and then until 99 it will be accurate. That is the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Green Bay 31, San Francisco 28. We enter the 4th quarter, 8 minutes away from Sack to the Future Bowl 3. Which team trying to get to there first? And the 49ers have the win now. Stickles goes in motion. There's a handoff to J.D. Smith up the middle, and he picks up maybe a yard. He's got 99 on the day. There's a look at Ray Nitschke, an intimidating force to be reckoned with. It is 3rd and 14. Brody back to pass. Steps up, looks. He throws toward the sidelines. Casey down to the 1. And it'll be first and goal for the 1-yard line. Birdie Casey coming up huge. 4 receptions, 97 yards, and a touchdown for this rookie. Out of Bowling Green. Bowling his way. There's the handoff to Smith. Smith is in the backfield. And he's stuck at 99 yards. Second and goal. J.D. Smith. Joe Perry goes back to the 49ers in 63. So you want to, if you liked him in Baltimore, he didn't get used much this year. You will see him with the 49ers and on the Phantom Fighter channel. Brody looking. J.D. Smith. Oh, and J.D. Smith is hit, runs into his own man, and is dropped a loss of 5 yards. It's now third and goal from the 5. The Packer defense trying to come up with a huge goal line stand. Brody's back to pass. Looking over the middle. It is caught. Jimmy Johnson. No, incomplete. Incomplete. I thought he caught it. Henry Jordan was celebrating. And the 49ers will come on for a 22-yard field goal by Tommy Davis to try to even the game at 31. And out of Bob Waters' hold, the kick is good. And we are tied at 31 with 6:33 to go in the NFL Championship game. Davis gets the kick away. Taken by Adderley in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. He's to the 20. He's to the 25. He's to the 30. Over to the 30 to the 33-yard line. And the Packers will take over with 6:30 to go in the game. And we got a tremendous game for you later today on the John M channel from Dallas, Texas. It's the Houston Oilers and the Dallas Texans. Starter back to pass. He throws over the middle. Caught to Gary Neifeld. He's past the 50 to the 49er 49. Huh. The 49-yard line of the 49ers. First and 10. Packers at 27 passes, only 13 runs. They definitely altered the game plan without Jim Taylor out there. So, what a block from Horning. Starr throws incomplete. Horning just took the defensive end of the 49ers, I'm not sure who that is, and just absolutely forced them to do a somersault. It is second down and 10. 6:06 to go as the time is getting precious now. Starr hands it off to Horning. Horning, no gain. Really gets back to the line of scrimmage before he is stopped and tackled. Third down and 10. Leo Namaleni brings down the running back. Starr back to pass. Throws it. Horning with the reception. He's only going to pick up 3. It'll be fourth down and 7. So against the wind, Horning will punt. Or McGee will punt, sorry. 49ers showing a blitz. Horning, it's straight up in the air. It's short. It is going to bounce at the 26, and the Packers are down at the 24. So he picks up about 16 yards on the punt. That wind is something fierce. The 49ers have it. The Packers don't. Could become a huge factor. Game tied at 31. 5:16 to go in the game. Brody looking. Fakes the draw. He's going to uncork it deep. He's got a man. Incomplete as Bernie Casey went up for the pass in double coverage, though, as John Wittenden and Hank Greminger were back there. And the lesser-known Packer defenders come up big. It's second down and 10. Only 21 yards rushing for the Packers. That's unbelievable. J.D. Smith sweeps to the right, to the left, the down, the side to side, whatever. He picks up 2 yards, third down and 8. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Packers in this game. I want to see my future team get to the Super Bowl. But I'm very happy with the game. It's been a tremendously close, good game. Brody back to pass. Throws it complete over the middle. Jimmy Johnson, oh, he is going to be just shy of the first down. He tried to stick his nose in there, and Ray Nitschke said, not this time, Jimmy Johnson. You are not the NASCAR driver. You do not go forward. Tommy Davis finally has the win for a punt. It's still a high, bad punt. Better than he's been, but Willie Wood takes it to the 30, and Wood is up to the 36, where he is tackled. So the Packers have the ball, 4:29 to go. The wind is against them. The running game has been non-existent without Jim Taylor. Paul Hornung has not had the room that Taylor had. It looks like Elijah Pitts is actually in the backfield too, or Luke Carpenter. No, it's Hornung. Hornung's got a big hole. He picks up 9 yards to the 45. He's got 30 now in the day, so maybe something's starting to brew. Eddie Kimbrough on the tackle. Yes, the 60s will be fun to control them, so will the 90s, the 70s and 80s. There's some players. I like to have the fact that I'll have James Lofton. And with Terrors 89 controlling the Raiders, we'll see all of James Lofton's career. The Packers, the Raiders, the Bills. Actually, I think he finished up with the Eagles, so we won't see all those games. But I don't remember if he played or just went to a camp with the Eagles. Hornung on the sweep. Hornung's got the first down. So Hornung up to the 46, gets 1 yard, but that was enough for the first down. He's got 32 now, and 300 total yards for the Packers. Eddie Kimbrough with a second tackle on this drive, and in the game. Star throws it. Go! Ron Kramer just threw his hands. Abe Woodson was one of the guys in on coverage. Second down and 10 now for the Packers. It's for 3 quarters. We went back and forth with scoring, and now it appears we're going back and forth with punts. Bad punts. Carpenter on the give. Carpenter's in the 49er territory once again at the 49-yard line. It's 3rd down and 5. As he picked up 5 on that play. Starr looking, throws over the middle, caught to Gary Barnes for the first down. 7 yards and a first down, and the Packers, if they're smart, they'll take as much time off the clock as they can and just drive slowly. They're at the 42. The problem is that they need a score to win the game, but a field goal into the wind could be atrocious. Starr back to pass. He's looking. He's got plenty of time. He throws it deep. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Jerry Mertens at the 7. Mertens up to the 20, to the 5th, 25, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That is Starr's second interception and the Packers' 3rd turnover of the day. Unbelievable. Complete to Clyde Carter, fumble! It's picked up by J.D. Smith. And we're still outside the 2-minute warning, so he's able to advance, and he gets down to the 39. Clyde Carpenter with what could have been a huge fumble, but J.D. Smith is Johnny on the spot, and he picks it up. Willie Wood on the tackle, the forced fumble. That's his 7th tackle of the day, as Brody is back to pass. Bonte Stickles on the reception. He picks up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 6. 4 yards for Stickles. Hornung gives it to Smith. Smith is going to get forward, and we have reached the 2-minute warning in Green Bay, the NFL Championship game, with a score. Green Bay 31, San Francisco 31. It's been a tremendous game if you've been with us the whole time. We had a tremendous NFC Divisional playoff earlier on the Phantom Fighter channel, and now into this game. Brody throws, it's up, it's a prayer, it's caught by Jimmy Johnson! He's got the first down to the 24-yard line. John Brody floated that pass up into the air, and Jimmy Johnson brings it down. Five receptions for Johnson, 93 yards. Willie Wood making his 9th tackle. He is all over the place. Brody hands it off to J.D. Smith. J.D. Smith comes back into the left, and he's going to pick up 3, and he's had 100 yards now. It took him a little doing, but he got back, and he finally got the 100 yards as Ray Nitschke makes the tackle. 2nd down and 7 from the 21. Time becoming a huge factor for the Packers. They're going to have to start using timeouts. Brody hands it off to Smith. Smith is going to get dropped in the backfield for a loss of 2. And the Packers use their first timeout. It is 3rd down and 9. The 49ers do have the win, so if they go for the field goal, right now it would be about a 41-yard, 40-yard kick. Brody hands it off to Billy Kramer, and Kramer is yanked down for a gain of 1, and the Packers use their second timeout. So on will come Tommy Davis. This will be a 39-yard attempt for Davis to put the 49ers in the lead. Out of Waters' hold, and it is good, and the 49ers have taken a 34-31 lead with 1 minute, 4 seconds to go. Can Bart Starr come up with something big here in the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field? It's a deep kickoff. It's going to be taken deep in the end zone, and Elijah Pitts will stay right there. So, the Packers start at the 25. 1st and 10. A minute 4 to go. They've got 1 timeout. But they do have receivers such as Boyd Dowler and Max McGee, Ron Kramer and Ron Kostelnik at tight end, Gary Barnes, Gary Neifeld, Starr back to pass. I don't know why I said Kostelnik. Starr's got time. He's got plenty of time. Oh, what a pickup. Starr falls down. The Packers are going to hurry. Starr just he had all the time in the world, and he just kind of ran into his own lineman and fell down. And a 4-yard loss. Takes some time for the defenders to get back. Starr back to pass, and he grounds it. So it'll be 3rd down and 14 with 43 seconds to go. What a disastrous first down play. Starr just losing his balance and falling on the icy tundra. Boyd Dowler in the slot. Looks like it's press coverage from the 49ers. Deep safeties. Starr looking to throw. Throws it over the middle. It's caught by McGee. McGee up to the 45, 44-yard line. And the Packers are going to hurry with 32 seconds to go. Can they get up and clock the ball? And Starr clocks it. So it'll be 2nd and 10. 25 seconds, 56 yards away. They've got 1 timeout. Starr back to pass. Pressure's on. Complete to Boyd Dowler. And the tackler fell down, and Dowler's gone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 56 yards. The blitz was on. Starr had to throw it in a hurry. Dowler jumps. The 49er defender falls down. Unfortunate play as number 42, Jimmy Ridland, fell down. And Boyd Dowler is able to outrun the 49er defense. And what a magic miracle here in Green Bay. The Lambeau legend of the Packers is beginning, folks. Eddie Dove flies in but makes the tackle late, and McGee will go for the extra point with 18 seconds to go. The Horning kicks the extra point. With 18 seconds to go, the Packers lead by 4, so the 49ers need a touchdown. They need a miracle of their own now. It's a short kick. It's taken by Winston at the 18, and Winston is just absolutely floored by number 25, John Simek. I'm sorry, 27, John Simek. So, 15 seconds. We are 68 yards away as Brody's back to pass. It's got to be a big pass. Almost intercepted. The beautiful thing for the 49ers, there's 11 seconds left, but they have 3 timeouts. They can work the middle of the field. The Packers have allowed 306 yards. They're trying not to allow 374 because that would mean the game would be, the 49ers would be going to the Super Bowl. Brody back to pass. He throws it, uncorks it, up for grabs. The 49ers are going Hail Mary, and I don't understand that at all. They have 3 timeouts. They had 15 seconds. Now they have 8 seconds. First of all, they're 68 yards from the end zone, and that was a short pop Hail Mary. That doesn't work at all. That's just weird. Phantom, if you're listening, don't do that when you control the 49ers. Brody's back to pass. He's got time. He's going to run the clock out. And he is sacked! He is sacked, and the Packers will call, or the 49ers will call timeout. 4th and 16. Brody back to pass. This is it, folks. There's no time for anything. And it's knocked away. And the Green Bay Packers are champions of the National Football League and are headed to the Sack to the Future Bowl, Super Bowl III. bad clock management, bad play call in the last drive for the 49ers, but they had a great game plan. The Packers just got lucky with a falling down defender, and the Packers are able to get the miracle play. What a tremendous bonus game. The last time you'll see these two teams both on computer controlled, you might see a computer controlled Packer team, but wow. What a game. The Green Bay Packers, winners of the 1962 NFL Championship game in both real life and in the Sack to the Future League. The first time we've had a champion, an actual champion, win the game they did in real life. What a game. The 49ers, they let in turnovers, but they lost on the field. Folks, if you stayed with us for the whole game, if you got to watch this, if you've seen it on the replay, I appreciate it. It was a hell of a game for me to call. Starts my Tuesday off great, and I've got some chores to go do. So until next time, make sure you subscribe to the John M channel. Later tonight, the AFL Championship game between the Dallas Texans and the Houston Oilers, the actual two teams who played. Why don't you wet your whistle a little bit and watch that game on YouTube? It's there. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, I'm Vinny Vincent, and you're not.